The Duchess of Sussex's podcast Archetypes, which investigates the labels that try to hold women back, has dominated the Spotify charts since its release. However, royal and showbiz reporter Kinsey Schofield told GB News she thinks the popularity of Meghan Markle's podcast is only down to people listening out of hate. Speaking about Meghan's podcast on GB News, presenter Andrew Doyle wanted to get Kinsey's thoughts on it dominating the charts. He questioned whether or not this means that the Duchess is now the new Joe Rogan, who Archetypes overtook. Responding, Kinsey said, "Oh, she's definitely not the new Joe Rogan. I think that this is a case of hate watching or hate listening. Everybody's curious. I'm not trying to be critical, I'm just saying, will she be able to continue having numbers like this? I think it's questionable." Kinsey went on to tell the GB host she doesn't think her next guest Mariah Carey will give Meghan as much time to talk about herself as Serena Williams. She continued that she thinks Meghan will use bigger names to elevate herself and her brand. Kinsey added that after Mariah she'll have comedian Mindy Kaling on the podcast. "So I'm not sure she'll be able to sustain that number one spot. I think this is truly curiosity and I do think the palace is slightly nervous about it," she remarked. "She's obviously not holding back and it's 12 weeks where she can perhaps complain more about experiences that she had as a member of the British royal family. Although it was very temporary, she was a royal for like 2 weeks. I don't know if that's 12 weeks worth of content." Andrew then highlighted the criticisms on Meghan's first podcast episode with Serena, suggesting that she wasn't letting her guest speak as much as she should. He said, "You got the accusations that she was making it all about her, and if you've got someone like Serena Williams there, you want to hear from her really. I mean, that's part of the skill of interviewing, isn't it?" Agreeing, Kinsey said that Meghan's podcast is surrounding how women overcome stereotypes and she wanted to know how Serena overcame them. Touching more on Archetypes, Kinsey said, "This is a good opportunity for Meghan to make a name for herself and be a face of the feminist movement. But she said the word I over 200 times in this 50-something minute podcast, so obviously she wants the focus to be on Meghan." The GB News host then asked if she had any thoughts on her interviewing skills, commenting that it is still early days and she may become better at it as she continues. The showbiz reporter said that as Serena Williams and Meghan are friends, their interview may not have been more like two friends chatting. She told Andrew, "I think Mariah Carey is going to be a really good test because we know Mariah Carey is high maintenance. So we'll see how much Mariah Carey tolerates it."
Archetypes.